So last weekend, my buddy Chris invited a few of us over for what he called an experimental cuisine night. Now, Chris is the kind of guy who once tried to make pizza with ketchup, so naturally, we were both excited and a little concerned. But hey, we're supportive friends, and also had nothing better to do, so we showed up hungry, armed with Pepto-Bismol and low expectations. When we arrived, Chris greeted us wearing an apron that said "Kiss the Cook, if you dare." He had this glint in his eye that I can only describe as unhinged Food Network contestant. He wouldn't let us into the kitchen, but we caught a glimpse of what looked like a blender, a blowtorch, and, inexplicably, a snorkel. The house smelled like someone had tried to roast a pineapple using diesel fuel and regret. Finally, Chris emerged, proudly carrying a huge pot of what he called fusion soup. He ladled it out, and we all stared down at bowls of liquid that defied both color theory and common sense. It was purple, but also kind of sparkly, and there were chunks floating in it that looked suspiciously like gummy bears and, for some reason, a single ravioli in each bowl. Chris claimed it was umami forward with a citrus finish. I took a cautious sip and immediately wondered if my taste buds had just filed a restraining order. After a few bites, my friend Jess looked up and said, "Chris, what's actually in this?" Chris winked and said, "It's my own invention. I call it lawsuit bisque. May cause drowsiness, confusion, and a strong desire to order takeout." I guess you could say the only thing he successfully cooked up was a recipe for disaster, with a side of legal advice.